It's all just a ripple in time. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Here we go. Yeah. I must have forgot to tell you I've been Dr. Devo Doolittle for quite some time now. It hasn't only just begun. There you go. Hey, so thank you for bearing with me with all the tornado videos. But I realized why I did that was because I couldn't really emulate how my personality is all the time, because it's like that all the time. It's just switch, go, switch, switch. So people call that, I don't know, some couple of letters like ADHD, blah, blah, blah. Squirrel! I just think I'm a very, imaginative creature being. So what I was doing after that was I was helping set up for a yard. So I got to cat sit for a week. I call that Pussy Patrol. But anyway, had to pick up Shauna and her lovely daughter from the airport after their little journey. Glad they made it safe. Now the yard sale is done and we're doing some online sales, but so I helped my friend do a yard sale, but I also helped her father move some stuff out of storage. So there is a lot of stuff still for sale. We got women's clothes, this stuff. Might as well use all opportunities, right? Kind of in a lull. Word that I hate. I hate lull. I hate Gibraltar. I don't know what else. I'm not going to go into that because I will just take down another spin. Squirrel! Oh, Tara, TTT. Can't be mad. 3 hours. Well, you know what I mean. But so I'm doing that. I'm still trying to get some things from Tony. To figure out what goes on, and it's getting closer. We're less than 2 months away. I think I want to do something with and down there. I was hoping I could maybe feed a jaguar of sorts, but I'm going to start getting kind of healthy, which is good, because when you do the ayahuasca retreat, which will be in the end of September, I got to make sure that I'm like mind, body, spirit, mind, body, soul, whatever you want to call it, all of the above. So you have to be very health conscious because you're going to purge. So it's going to come out one way or the other, and I prefer it come out a little bit more familiar. I was waiting on these bitches to get ready. I decided, because it's a nice, beautiful day here in the Quad Cities, that I would test out my backpack, which I don't think I have it strapped right because it's shaking me and I like it a little bit too much. Maybe that's just because I have blue balls. But anyway, 2 mile walk, nice brisk morning. Not really brisk, but just a nice morning. Hope you have a good evening. I know. Oi, on this beautiful walk, I really wish I had my new headphones, but I left them at my friend's Nido's. It's not the best thing in the world because I like music. I ain't trying to wake up the whole city. There are 2 things. Well, technically, there are 3 things that are bad about this walk. One is the strap right here. It's a little loose, so it's rubbing me pit out. The second thing is with fucking agates are bluer than you think a smells pig would be. But they're actually purple. But those are 2. So I have been practicing walking with my book bag full. There's only one. I don't have one on the front yet. I'm really feeling like I need a purple JanSport. Like Kimmy Schmidt. Unbreakable. But yeah, I don't think that anything in this bag though is essential. So if I was in a situation where things were crucial, I'd be fucked right now because of this bag. It is completely luxury in this bag, according to what Tony would assume. So we're gonna have to work on what's in the bag. And I also think the stuff in this bag is heavier than the other stuff I'm gonna need. We shall see. Front bag is-
You can actually save this number. I pay for it, monthly. Yeah. I thought there was a siren. I was like, what the fuck? Then the song.
All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it.
It was 2025, and a young boy that knew a lot of interesting people noticed something following him one night, and then realized he heard that sound all the time, every night, for as long as he could remember and see her. Do 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 do. Getting away on what I feel for you. There's something on my forehead, and I am on the way to take my plants to my friend Sarah, who will take very good care of them. Sarah Cara, that's why. They're all with me, they're buckled in, or they're old enough to not. So this is a hard day. Got about 6 weeks. Plane ticket was bought yesterday. Shit's getting real. My mother blessed me with less travel time, and I think she's buying me a ticket to fly out of MLI so she doesn't have to cry and drive home by herself from Chicago. So that's very nice of her. Yeah, the countdown is on. The big countdown before the little one. That the physical things define what's within, and I've been there before. That life's a bore. Alright, that's it. I think this is a place that plants grow, for Christ's sake. Sarah, are you in there? I have to fucking get a weed whacker to get to her.
And she clicked over for another sniff and never called the original back. To be continued.
One of the projects I've been working on this whole time has been a suitcase that I got from doing a clean out of my very sweet dear friend Tara's mother's basement. Exactly. So her dad passed away, and one of the things that they needed to do was go through their basement, clean it out. So I got the basement cleaned out. The person I was working with offered to clean the carpets, which isn't on my card, and then was deathly sick to the point where I got him medicine the day he was supposed to clean the carpet. So then I ended up cleaning the carpets, which isn't on my card, which was fine because I got it done, and it is what it is, but it isn't on my card. So from that, we had to clean everything out, and Mom went through a lot of stuff, gave stuff away. We donated a bunch, took some stuff to the junk, all that kind of stuff. But something that I saw that I grabbed at the last minute that I was going to just get rid of was her dad's suitcase. It even had his name tag in it. So what I did was I took the suitcase, I freshened up the top color. Gave it a different bottom color. I took the legs from a footstool, and put it on it and made a little side table out of it. So there is the suitcase. It's mustard yellow, her favorite color, on top, and then it's navy blue on bottom. I'll turn it around so you can see a little better. But then inside, one of her dad's favorite things to do was to listen to Bob Marley, and I got Don't worry about a thing. Hand painted, obviously. I relined this. This is a phone from her childhood best friend that she had me grab from the rubbish. There's her dad's card. Oops. Shout, Stacia. Frank's turn. And then I gave her some old recipes that my grandma had from clippings and whatnot. On the bottom it says, oh, well, hold on, we got helter skelter here. There we go. Because every little thing is gonna be all right. And then put some coasters in the corners because I don't know how to measure. Oh, I do, but I don't pay attention. And then I do stupid stuff. So this is a little gift from me to her. And I said to myself, what better way to say I'm leaving on a jet plane, don't know when I'll be back again, than a parting suitcase. So here, I'll show you the colors a little better. I just touched them up, so they're a bit wet still. But yeah, so that's been one of the projects I've been working on. I couldn't really post it on any of my other videos because obviously it was a surprise. So I shall be surprising her with that later after her mama nap. And do you know what that is? You gotta open it. They're right here.
Oh yeah.
Just the top. Oh, that one. Do you know what this is?
Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Then scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on that. We've come so far. I guess I'm fine. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars.
I've also been practicing my little tarot cards. I don't live by these things or anything, but it's always nice to get a little more insight of other divine things that could possibly be going on in your mind, or subconscious, or whatever the hell I want to do, because it's my life. One time though, we pulled some to go to the casino, and the last card was the Wheel of Fortune, and my ex won $2,000 on the Wheel of Fortune. So, I don't know. Fuck off. All of this was in there. I remember times in my childhood, times at Grandma's home. A door that was always open, a place to call my own. Separate from the world outside, secure and just for me, I'd lose my day-to-day troubles sitting at Grandma's knee. She'd kiss my childish fears away, I wouldn't feel like a fool. And we'd laugh and she'd tell me stories of her younger days at school. She'd give me cookies before supper when no one else could see, and I can't even remember when she didn't have time for me. But then I had no time for Grandma. I know I caused her pain, but the rare times that I saw her, she would smile and not complain. It's just that I got so busy with friends and school and romance, but I swore that I'd still visit if I ever got the chance. Now that I've gotten older, I've ceased the need to roam, but now that I've got time for Grandma, Grandma's not at home. God took her one spring morning when I wasn't around to care, and as I kneel each week at her graveside, I pray she knows I'm there. Mine's not dead or anything. I just thought it was a really good poem to go with this segment. This is 5 generations. Grandma Scholl, Betty, Billy, Becky, and me. The reason that my favorite number is 13 is because it looks like a bee. Just some family friends. This is my great-great-grandpa, Otto Kingman. Never met him, but he looks pretty sly. And they look like they were in the 1920s. There's me. That's what they made. Wonderful. As Gail wins. I helped an old pal make his room look a little more homey, and I also refurbished one of his chairs that was peeling. But now it's very appealing. I'm pretty sure he hated his wall design, but I just embellished it a little bit. Might as well kick it old school. You know what I mean? I took that old and made it gold. He got the Midas touch, but he touched it too much. He's gold, member. Actually, it's brassy ass. Let that sink in. So this was an art project I started. I took my backpack straps, which is the X in the middle. I also added all of the incense that I had burned or burnt out early and put those in like the volcano shape at the bottom. And then all the pieces at the top are just pieces of incense boxes that I cut up, which it kind of looks like a volcano sacrificing to the gods. And I took twine and I laid that in rows, kind of like, you know, conformity. But then I started getting a little crazy because I was breaking out like on my spiritual path. Then last but not least, I took the rest of my backpack and I cut it up and it started looking like different animals and whatnot. So kind of took form as I went, but it's everything behind me and everything in the past and everything that got me to this point. So it's kind of cool. There's an owl right there if you can see it. You'll keep looking at it, you might see a couple of other different zoological creatures or wild creatures, whatever. You know what I mean. And I just feel like he's my spirit person, or my dad. If you haven't figured it out by now, you can just pause this if you want to read everything, because I can't make these videos any longer. So pause it, read it, figure it out. Jeez Louise, do I have to do everything around here? Yeah, I'm kind of over this, so I didn't really put these in order, but it's just kind of different things, confirming our stays or questions, some in Spanish that we had to translate, which is very easy now with technology, for the different places we're going to be staying and what they're going to be doing, how we're going to be helping and whatnot. A lot of really kind words went into this, a lot of very touching moments. It's exciting. We're still booking right now, but we did lock in, I think, 4 at this moment. There might be more by the end of this video. But a couple schools, a pizza place that's going to be tearing down now. They actually were operating and they were asking for people to come help while it was operating, but they're actually now closing it. So we're still going to go help them, and we're going to help them close it down. So we're going to learn how to make some taco pizza, I guess. Just kidding. No, let's do the fucking fuck off. Fucking hill. Whoops. I just got some great news last night, and I'm trying to figure out a way to deliver it in all its grandeur. It's like a triple, quadruple times the 100th power, more exciting situation that was Terrence Howard myth than I already have. So I had no intention of leaving this as a cliffhanger, but I will say this is a place that we're going to be staying when we do get down there at some point. And I do believe that we're going to be running it for a while just to figure out some things. But here's some regular stuff. We did talk for 9 hours the other day, 45 minutes apparently. Yeah, those two and me. We had a great night that night. Next little 3-way we had didn't go as smoothly, but it never does it? But we are fine. It's a great time. That's just kidding. He didn't get denied. I just want to pick on him. But this is where we're going to be staying. That's why I was talking about it. So I'll fill you in more. Sorry. Have a good one. Oh yeah, scan that if you'd like to donate to my Buy Me a Coffee. Also, there's a GoFundMe. Here's a page that was written up for me, kind of explaining what I'm doing. So share it, please. All rights to the images, music, clips, and other materials used belong to the respective owners. I do not claim ownership over any third-party content used, and I apologize, they were just on in the background.